Mike P and Saga now, and a lot of people were saying that this was going to be the battle of the night. It was, you know, going to be one of the most entertaining, one that I think everyone thought was going to be a really one that you could rely on. And Saga comes out and he's looking quite anxious actually when he came out. I thought it was him going first. He looked so when sort of Smack walked away, he looked so under pressure that I thought he was going to have to spit first. Mike P started sort of slowly and very, very quickly picked up the heat. He had not the first time Battle Rap realised you don't belong on X. I thought that was cool. Again, crazy energy. He had all these gun bars, lots of sort of physical performance moving around. I don't know what he did. He did it. You watched it. And if you didn't, you have to get the app, because if you didn't see this, you really want to don't miss this. No, you don't really, I don't know. Get the app, because you're going to want to see this when it drops, and you'll see Mike do far better than I did waving my hand around. He had a few lines in there that I'm sure would have shook the building if they were in a large room with a crowd. The LeBron popping now, but calm it down, comparing it to Michael. Doors closed, lights off, you're beating yourself. And then he finishes off the round with, I'm better than you. He just tells him straight up, I'm better than you. And I don't know if that put pressure on the Saga. Saga comes out right away, barely after Mike has finished spitting his last word. But I'm so distracted looking at Mike. It's like Mike had so much, he released so much energy in that first round. It's like he spazzed himself out. It's like he just had to calm down. He was sort of composing himself, having to calm down. And Saga started. So by the time I'm paying attention to Saga, he's stumbling. He's got literally a bar or two in and he's stumbling already. He brings it back, stumbles again, I think tries to bring it back, stumbles, manages to spit a few bars. There was something in there, Micah Minor Prophet in the Bible. Thought that was cool. He followed it up with something Ozark, which I didn't understand, and I'm not going to Google because the round wasn't worth it. Because then he tries again, but then stumbles and calls time, and that's the end of the first round from Saga. Mike P comes out, and he's calling him, he's corny. He says he's a mid-tier rapper. You're a sensei, not a sensation, he tells him. Sensei, not sensation. And after that performance, then we get the Mike that we know and love, and he's got these double time multis, and he's snapping. He's really, you know, arms all over the place, performing really hard. Saga looks like he is fucked. And Mike is really talking to him. He's telling him he's dying for acceptance. The leagues piss on you. You've got this fake image. Dr. Disrespect. He's got that line in there. I thought that was super fire. He's comparing sort of their trajectory, their rise. He calls him a fake Christian. He calls him out in his contracts. Then Mike comes out and says, you know, in contrast, he's real. He really is what he spits. He's got this really cool line in there, made more than double you tonight, just rapping shit. By the end of the week, I'll make even more recapping shit. Ooh, fire. Then Saga comes out, you know, after a poor first round, apologizes for the first round, and then we get a stumble. I think it's on the second bar. And then he tries so hard, he's, you know, spitting back his lines again, tries, you know, to get them out, and he just can't. He's got something cool in there. He's calling him gimmicky, selling these basically characters. All of those characters exceed the limit. Well, that was cool. He kind of pulls it back a little bit, manages to get some of it off, not all clean, but you hear there was some really good stuff in there. He's comparing their sort of struggles with depression, saying, you know, I'm winning because I've got heaven behind me. Then he borrows Mike's Hadouken scheme, does a nice sort of few bars with that. I thought that was really cool. I liked it. He then references some lines that Mike spit to Suge about suicide, and he's got this really cool bar in there. Been through those thoughts so much myself. Based off the angle you took off the slice, I can tell the intent behind the act. Ooh, Saga, man. If you'd have just could have got through that round, You know, when you can just feel that round would have been really good, but you just couldn't get it out because then after that he stumbles again. He really tries so hard to get it back and he can't. He has to apologise and call time, and it's such a shame because I feel like that round would have been really good. Mike comes out for the third, comes out slowly and then again very quickly heats up. He's got for anyone testing during a pandemic, up the nose. Obviously that hit for you know, not many people in the building, but everyone in there had the test up the nose, and I'm sure that they felt that far more than we at home did. I thought that was really cool. He's got the Kid Chaos default wrapper, AI, Allen Iverson, artificial intelligence, X, DMX. He's got WWF bars in there. Face Tez and LeBron and couldn't even walk on court. Yeah. And he says at the end, I'm the fucking best rapper in the world. All of you suck. And then he calls time. And even after he calls time, he screams, fucking go! Go! And then poor Saga, after choking 2 rounds, has got to go into his third round. And fair play, this was the best round from him by far. He comes out and he's got this cop come out of nowhere, you know, about to arrest him. He's got this really well thought out "what if I told you" scheme that really worked. He's got a line in there, you won't ever find a debatable round if he's trying to smoke you, talking about the cops plant drugs on us, Smack planted drugs on you. And he's comparing his life as a black man, telling Mike P how easy he's got it and how easy it is for him to say all of these Black Lives Matter things. He doesn't have to live it. He says, you'll never understand what we go through until Michael Brown. Blood stains on your shirt dried up until Michael Brown. And you just have to think, if those first 2 rounds had hit, what kind of battle would we have had? I mean, we can't obviously judge it on what could have been, but man, if Saga was able to get his rounds off, I think that would have been a crazy battle. The battle that we were all expecting. I think we would have got it. But it's such a shame. The delivery was just not there. Even in that third round, he didn't get through it clear. There was stumbles a few places in the round, and he brought a few things back. And I don't know if I can give him the round for that. I obviously gave Mike the first and the second, and I really want to give Saga the third, but I don't know if I can. I don't know that Mike really didn't take all 3, because Mike's third was, you know, it was a really aggressive, punch-heavy round, and Saga's wasn't clean. It was a really good round, and he had really great material, but it wasn't. He sort of stumbled through it. Yeah, I can probably give him that. I guess, as you can see, I'm still undecided. Mike clearly took it. That is not debatable. I think for me, the debate is whether he took all 3. If you say Saga took the third, I'm not going to argue with you.